I love you, cornbread, and I'll be true.
Be bougie on a budget.
Cornbread is really easy to do well, but it's also easy to mess up if it's too dry or like a brick, and who wants to eat a cornbread brick? I don't. So today I'm going to show you my favorite Be Bougie on a Budget cornbread trick, and it has nothing to do with buttermilk, milk, extra oil, extra butter, and it actually has to do with, drumroll please, I've always wanted to be a drummer. My little brother's a drummer, it's very sexy. I'm not. Cream corn! And in place of oil, I'm doing one of my other favorite tricks, which is using applesauce instead of oil, and two special ingredients that are totally optional. I love adding green canned Hatch chilies, and then I add 1 cup of finely shredded white cheddar cheese that is grass-fed and from New Zealand because I'm very fancy. No, I'm not. So we're going to mix all of our dry ingredients in the big bowl that we're going to mix everything in, and we're going to mix all our wet ingredients in a separate bowl before we combine them. For this recipe, we're going to use 1½ cups cornmeal, 2½ cups whole wheat flour. And I like to use whole wheat flour instead of white flour because it keeps you regular. 2/3 cups brown sugar, 1 tablespoon baking powder, and 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1½ cups cream corn instead of milk. Our Hatch chilies. 2/3 applesauce, and I've got a nice pumpkin applesauce here. 2 large eggs lightly beaten. 3 tablespoons melted butter. And the last ingredient I add is our cheddar cheese. Now I leave a little bit on the side so I can top off the cornbread with some cheese. And then just fold that in very quickly, and we're ready to put in our tin. So traditionally cornbread is made in a cake pan, but there's very little about me that's traditional, so I like to use cupcake pans. So what you're going to do is grease cupcake pans with cooking spray or butter or whatever you like. So as luck would have it, I can't find my ice cream scoop, so I'm using a 1/3 cup measuring cup. I'm just going to pop them right in there. And you want to fill them about 3/4 of the way so they don't bake too much over. And then we're going to top these beautiful corn cupcakes with just a teeny bit, and they're going to be so good. Now I prefer doing it in a cupcake tin also, because then you get those little, golden brown edges on each one, and everybody's not fighting, for the corner pieces or the side pieces. Alright, these are ready to go in our preheated oven at 350 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes until a toothpick comes clean out of them. So it's 30 minutes later. They were in the oven for 18 minutes and cooled for about 10, and now it's time to taste. God, this is good! They're fluffy, they're light, and very moist. Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, be sure to comment on the video, like the video, share it, and try it out and let me know how it is.
You're short on time with just a dime.
Oh no!
I've got you covered, from kitchen acts to quick life hacks. Easy does it. Be bougie on a budget.